Bible, when we first see it, it's in Genesis chapter 1, where God made man and then he blessed man, right, Roman? In that word blessing, he then defined what the word blessing was. And it was what? That we might be fruitful, that we might multiply, that we might replenish, and that we would have what?
Dominion.
And that we would have dominion. So when we hear someone sneeze, we say bless you. When we see someone leave home during a day or taking a trip, we'll say, y'all have a blessed trip. That's good to say that, but when we're saying it based on the way God meant for the word to be applied, we're actually saying in that word blessing for us to have those attributes. Amen? To be fruitful, to multiply, to replenish, and to have dominion. So we've been talking about that quite a bit this year, to walk under the blessing that God provided us. Now, what I'm going to turn a little bit corner today is a little bit more in line with the fact that this month is a month where we honor. Can anyone tell me what happens this month?
Father's Day.
Yes, sir. We do. We honor fathers, right? So we're going to turn a little bit. It was God the Father who spoke the blessing in the first place. And this month we're going to focus our two meetings, if God allow, today and also the third week in June. We're going to kind of focus around the theme of fathers and Father's Day and take the word blessing and move it forward into the category of being a father. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is to get started with some scriptures. And I want you to turn to Hebrews chapter 1. If you would, turn to Hebrews 1, and we're going to get started in verse 1. It says a lot in verse 1, 2, and 3 of Hebrews. We're going to get started there. But before we read that, I want to put kind of some principles up here that's going to guide our discussion today. I'm going to say the number one goal of a father. Someone want to try this? To fill it in. Number one goal of a father is to, and I'm going to leave this blank for a second. Anyone want to fill that in?
Roman got his hand up.
Okay, I'm on. Go ahead, Roman.
Love.
Okay, I like that.
Provide.
There's really no real wrong answer here. There's a lot of things we can say, but you'll see when I fill this in. Okay. So, what did you say, Ron?
Love.
Okay, I like that. There's three things: hope, faith, and love. The greatest of these three is what? It's the love. So I like that. That's good. Anybody else? On this first one here, number one goal of a father is to do what with his son?
Provide.
That's good. To provide. Okay. What we've been talking about for these several few months? What's the word?
Bless.
All right. The number one goal of the father is to do what? And all that's wrapped in. Provide, replenish, be fruitful, multiply, have dominion, love. Amen? All that is wrapped in. The number one goal of a father is to what? Bless his son. The number one, let me put this again. I'll put number two. This should be one. Number one goal of the son or of a son is to what with his father?
Obey.
Yes. That's true.
Honor.
Who said that?
Honor.
Honor. That's it.